I want to be able to grow DIBS into the company that we know internally as a company knows it can be. And we have an inside joke. We call DIBS the Google of fun, but we're serious. So it's not a joke to us, but we kind of like, haha, that's kind of funny, you know, let's not talk like that. But, don't throw out that, you know, that don't jinx us, you know. But we're hopeful that we can grow this company and start hiring the brightest, the best and the brightest from the university. College students in the room, can you raise your hand? How many of you are planning to stay here once you graduate? Okay, well, I have my kids, so that's good. Thank you, kids. I appreciate that. And why are you not staying here? Because there aren't any jobs. That's right. We have the highest unemployment in the country in Washoe County. Geez, I'm from Detroit. I thought that was a bad place to be from. But here we are, 14.5% unemployment, and we have this beautiful university that has amazing professors and staff, and our graduates have to leave this area. Why are we, why are our parents here? Why are we here? And I'll tell you, it's because of the quality of life we have here. 20 activities, 24/7, 365 days a year. But our best and brightest kids have to leave to go seek employment elsewhere. So it's my goal and kind of my mission while I'm part of DIBS, and while I can grow this company, is to build a bridge with the school and start bringing in these students into my company, into our company, and try to keep them within our community, because it goes back to my belief that creating jobs is what it's all about. So anyhow, get back to users, because that's what we want. Users are going to help us grow this company, make us successful, enable us to hire hundreds, hopefully thousands of people across the country. So how do you get users? Well, you spread the word virally. We have a Facebook account, and we have, you can find us on Facebook. We do Facebook shout-outs to people about DIBS. We have Twitter. We have LinkedIn. We're into the social gamut ourselves, but we realized that even having Facebook, it wasn't enough. So what we decided to do was, and this is coming, this is something that we can't do right now, I'll share this with you. We decided to integrate social networking, Facebook, into the DIBS platform. So in a very near future, you're going to be able to say you're going to a concert or an Aces baseball game, and it'll send a message out to everybody on Facebook letting them know that you're going to be at the Aces baseball game. Everything we do is user-enabled, permission-based. You decide if you want somebody to know your whereabouts. Let's not try to recreate, let's not try to reinvent the wheel. Let's look at the companies that have been successful and just do what they did. We came out with UNR events. I'm sorry. It's actually called the UNR Pulse now. It's had a name change since this slide. So we call it the UNR Pulse. And if you have an Android phone, it's live. And what the UNR Pulse is, it's a place for UNR students, faculty, alumni, and the general public to go, hit the UNR Pulse, and find out all the campus-wide events that are going on based on the GPS location of your position. From guest lecturers to performance artists to finding out class schedules, we figured that college campuses were a good place for us to start, much like where Facebook started. So we figured Facebook was successful, implementing this feature and getting the college students to adopt it. Well, who goes out to events? College students. College students come home from class, they tell their mom and dad about dibs. They move away to other cities. They don't have dibs in those other cities. They want dibs because they're used to using it. So the great thing about dibs is free to download, and it's free to post your events on. So dibs, created this information superhighway for all of you to get on and find out about everything going on around you. And I got to tell you, having that power in your hand is just liberating, I mean, it's like amazing. It's like, I can't believe I have so much knowledge in my hand. I'm blown away by it. I mean, when I was a kid, I used to listen to 8-tracks. Does anybody know what an 8-track is? Any of the younger kids? I mean, so not only did we come out with the UNR events widget, but at the same time we came out with a business events widget. And we decided that, gosh, we were having businesses contact us wanting to put their, their continuing ed class on dibs. Well, dibs is all about entertainment and having fun. We didn't want to bog it down with a bunch of business events, So what we did is we created a business widget, and that launched at the same time as the UNR widget. So we're encouraging all the businesses and NCET and whoever else to start adding events and contacting us. And so we believe that because by doing that, by giving UNR the widget, by giving the business community a widget, that it's going to be a magnet for users. Do you have dibs? No, I don't have dibs. How come you don't have dibs? We feel that it's just going to drive traffic to our platform. And to us, traffic is gold. And the reason I say that is Facebook wasn't generating any revenue, and they were bought out for billions of dollars. YouTube, same. It goes on and on. But the difference between them and us is we have revenue now. We just started selling advertising. Because of the article in today's paper, I'm having people call me to purchase advertising, which is pretty damn exciting, I gotta say. To get to the UNR widget, all you have to do is tap the UNR widget, and what it does is it takes you to the event screen. And oh, look, at 6 o'clock, Scott Armstrong is speaking. How about that? Funny how that works. And then you click on the event, and it tells you a little bit about what the event is. It was really weird. When we launched in May, I found my girlfriend was at work, and I didn't have anything to do. It was a Sunday. I didn't know what to do, and I go, oh, shit, that's right. I have dibs. So I went to dibs, and sure enough, there was an Aces game playing. I go, I'm going to the Aces game. And it was at that moment in time that I realized that we were onto something, because I'm using my own product and going, wow, this is really cool. I have all these wonderful things I want to say about how, the future business leaders it's your duty and to, conduct yourselves with ethics when you move forward into the business world, and to not repeat the mistakes that have happened before. If there's a roadblock, a hurdle, or a wall that you come to in your travels and on your journey, don't try to go through that wall. Try to find a way up and over it, or try to go around it. Don't continue to try to go through it. Be a leader. Don't be a follower. I had this revelation yesterday driving home. As I'm driving home, I'm by some ponds, and I see a duck cross the street in front of me, and I stop, and cars are stopped in both directions. And behind that duck was 5 other ducks following the leader, and I'm thinking, well, there's the leader, but he's not being a very smart leader, and here's 6 followers, not blazing their own trail, not looking both ways, doing what they should be doing. They're just following the leader. Don't follow the leader. Be a leader. So that's what I'm going to leave you with. And leave you with this, and then we'll take some questions and answers, okay?